Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting adventure on Mullis's Outside again. This evening we are at a completely different, completely new creek. I've never filmed at this creek. I've only fished here a couple of times, but I've never filmed here at this creek. It's kind of noisy because the traffic up here, and my little Bluetooth mic, I've already tried putting in the camera. I need an extender to put in there if it'll even work. So I just try to speak loud out here and see if we can get something on the line for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting the channel today. What we got here, the two reels or the two rigs we got going on here is, number one, we have got this one right here with a worm on the bottom, trying to catch, maybe some good sized panfish. Maybe we'll get us a big old bluegill or a big old shell cracker. Heck, maybe, big old pumpkin seed, something like that. And on the other one, the bigger rod over there, I've got a 1/2 ounce egg sinker and a circle hook with a big old piece of cut bait on there. Hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, one of these jokers might catch us a catfish down here, because this is a very catfishy looking place to me. It just looks like, because you've got you've got one creek running in here, and you've got the main channel running over here, and that coming in from the railroad track, so you get like a three-way split right here. This little eddy out here in front of us should be full of fish. Something just gave me a big old shawakalaka on this one right here. I figured the worm rod would probably get hit before the cut bait rod did. I don't know if it'll come back for it or not, but it whacked it pretty good. The worm's on there pretty good, so we'll see. Usually if it's a good sized worm eater, they'll come back for it pretty quick. They'll get a little taste for it, and then they'll spin around and come. There it goes. He already to come back for it again. All right, go on and take it, big guy. Honestly, don't know what the first thing we're going to get out here is going to be. I'm thinking, since it's on bottom, this could be some decent sized gills playing with them. Could be a catfish, it could be a turtle. This looks like a very catfishy spot. That's the reason why I come down here and I put two good baits out. I put a good sized piece of cut bait and a worm on bottom. See if maybe a catfish will come out here and hit it. But we'll see, I guess, in a second when this thing finally decides to commit to what I got going on here. There we go. That's a pretty good tap from there. We're gonna go pull that out and hold it for ourselves. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Oh yeah. I got something good that time. Oh, come on up and see me, big guy. Oh yeah. Oh, look what a big old gill. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness, no, that's a shell cracker. Look what an enormous shell cracker. Look at this thing compared to my hand, how big it is. That, my friends, is definitely an eating shell cracker. Look at that thing. That thing is enormous. Oh my God. What a big old huge shell cracker. I kind of had, oh, it's so strong. I kind of had a feeling it'd be a bunch of these big old jokers or a bunch of big old gills here today. I was hoping they'd be a big old catfish come down here, but these big old shell crackers are mighty, mighty. Heck yeah. He is so strong. He is like literally trying to break my grip right now. And be careful with these things. See a little red ear shell cracker. Be careful around these things' mouths. They call them shell crackers for a reason. I have had them jokers take a chunk out of my hand before. Look at that thing. He is enormous. If I was gonna keep some eating fish today, this dude will be mine. Heck yeah, buddy. Glad to see you. Big old huge shell cracker. Little huge shell cracker. See you, buddy. Have a great life, man. All right, well, good. We found where them jokers right there is. Let's see. It's pretty close to where I got that line at. So what I'm going to do, instead of letting him just run me back into this line again, I'm going to move this catfish cut bait line on out that way a little bit, or maybe even a little closer to the mouth of this where this next swirl is, and see something will get it out there. But right here in this little zone, since they seems to be shell crackers up in here, I'm fist to do with some shell crackers right up in here. And to show y'all the rig that I'm working with here, this is my old Ozark Trail, the let in, let out, the extended pole rod, the Ozark Trail extendable, the extended rod from Walmart. And what I've got going on here is on this, I've got 8-pound tests on monofilament line. I'm pretty sure this is Omniflex. I got it coming down to a little swivel right here. the barrel swivel, and I've got a one of my little tactical clips right here on it, so it'll just slide up and down the line, and I can just clip them, change according to how the, according if the river, the current was a little faster or a little slower. This right here is actually a 3/8 ounce little teardrop weight that I got clipped on there, and to it I got probably about 9 or 10 inches of 6-pound test mono coming down here to one of my favorite hooks in the whole wide world for pan fishing. This is a Mustad Blue Aberdeen number 4 hook right here. This kind of weeds out the little small ones. You catch a little bit bigger fish on this, they don't gulp it all the way down to the throat. You always seem to catch them in the lip or the mouth or something. Don't gill hook them as bad. And I got a couple of big nice red wigglers on there. Now what I'm doing is just letting this thing sit on bottom. There's some tubes out here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right back out in that zone that I was in just then, because that seems to be where they all are. About maybe, oh no, did I cross my line already, got it? No, I didn't, thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to recast that because I thought I was all over my other line. What I'm doing is right out here where it makes this eddy, it's probably maybe 15, 20 yards off right here where this eddy is, letting it sink all the way to the bottom. Just a little small, just a little short toss cast right here, letting it sink to the bottom, and then reeling in the slag. Good Lord. Oh, that didn't even hit the bottom. What have I got? Oh no. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I have got something. Oh Lord, where's the net? I gotta take the net from on this. This must be a big old catfish right here. Oh Lord, what we got? Oh, he is not happy. Yes, that's a big old bruiser. Looks like a big old bruiser of a catfish or something right here. I bet he was coming up smelling that cut bait. Good night, what a catfish. Let me get my net, see if I can walk him over this way. Come on, big guy. Let's get down here and let's do this the civil way so we don't lose anything. Come on, baby. Come on, good night. We got a monstrous catfish on this thing. Oh my goodness, what a catfish. That is either a monstrous catfish or a monstrous bowfin. It looks like, oh, it's a big old monstrous bowfin. I swear these things follow me everywhere. Oh my God, I was hoping this was gonna be a big old cat, but it's actually a monstrous bowfin. Let me see if I can get down here and net this thing. Because, wow, he is absolutely a beast. Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here, buddy, so I can net you. Oh my God. He is raising sand down there. I'm surprised he hadn't bit off this leader already yet. Come on, baby, over here. Now he's tangled up some trees, man. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Back this way one more time. If I can get your head towards the net, we'll be all right. I got you. Did he just break my net? I know he just completely broke my line and took everything with him. That was probably at least a 6 or 7 pound bowfin. He was enormous. I thought he was a big old catfish. Did he just break my net? Did he break through my net? Because I had him netted. No, he didn't break it. He must have just flopped out of it. Oh my goodness. Woo, these big old Georgia creeks is full of these things. Man. What a big old massive bowfin. Well, he big old massively broke me off and took every piece of rig that I had. So let us go and retie. We'll come back in just a minute, or if that thing right there starts going off. What I've got on there is I've got a big old piece of cut bait, about a 1/2 ounce egg sinker, and a big old circle hook. That is actually enough line on there to where I could manage that bowfin up here. This is just for something for brim, pan fishing, something like that. So let me retie this up. Here he goes. He's getting on that one. If something's hitting this big old piece of cut bait, it's something serious. Let's see what we got. That big old same huge bowfin, because they have some pretty voracious appetites. This has got a circle hook and a big old fish head on it. So if something hits this one, it'll be something big, like a big old bowfin or a big old catfish or a gar or something like that. Let's see. If he gets on this one, I'll handle him in. See, I had this fishing rod over here set up with that 8-pound, the swivel, and the 6-pound, so it would be kind of like a, if it broke up and got hung on something, I could just break it off with the 8-pound and still keep my main leader, my lead, and everything. But man, that bowfin took everything with it. Go on and get it, baby. Whatever you want. Thing don't feel like there's nothing on here, so he might already be hooked on here. I guess we'll see in a second. Oh yeah, got it, got it. Tighten up that drag a little bit. Oh yeah, you on the wrong pole now, son. You on the big pole now. Oh yeah, you can kick and do all that mess all you want to, but you just come up here and see us this time. Yes sir, yes sir. If I can keep my net and everything up here and keep you hooked on this big old circle hook, you just come up and see us. Oh, that thing is kicking and pulling. Good night. I swear these things pull like freight trains. This is either big old catfish or big old bowfin. It might be that same big old huge bowfin I had up here a while ago. Let's see what we got. What is this big old thing right here? Oh yeah, oh yeah. This might be his big brother. Good night, God. Oh, my goodness. That big old massive thing that he just cut through 15-pound test. No, he flung it. That was a big massive, that was even bigger than the last bowfin that was up here. And he flung that 20-pound, that 15-pound test out of his mouth like nothing. Oh my, he finally came up to the top, and I thought I had him, and he spit it like a big old huge bass. At least he didn't break and take my leader with him. Good night, what a fish. Man, that thing was like being hooked up to a freight train. I kid you not, that thing was enormous. Oh my goodness. All right, I got this one retied, I got that one rebaited and out roundabout where it was a while ago. I forgot my chest mount, so we just have to do the tripod mount and see how this goes. But this barely even hit the bottom of the creek right here, and already there's something on it beating it up. Feels like a big old nice another shell cracker brim, something like that, the way it's tapping it. Who knows, it could be another big old bowfin. It isn't hitting like a, bowfin usually takes it, grabs it, and runs like a freight train with it, like these last ones did. It could be fooling, it could be anything. But whatever's on this one is just kind of tapping it. So I'm thinking maybe it's another one, a big old shell cracker down there. Maybe we'll get lucky and get us another big old shell cracker on camera. And I hate it that we didn't get them big massive bowfins on here. I'm gonna have my hands like double busy trying to get them jokers up. Come on, Biggie, go ahead and just slam it. Gotcha. Look at this monster. Look at this absolute giant. I didn't know we had these this far down in Georgia. That is a thoroughbred Georgia creek chub. He might be the next cut bait going on there. Big old pretty creek chub. Old creek chubby all over that joker. Creek chubby. Come on, get that old worm. Come on, creek chubby. Man, if I hadn't done no better, I'd throw you back out there myself. But I already got a piece of cut bait on that one, so let's let you live, and we'll see if there's an old brim down there. Ever caught one of those this far down in Georgia. Now up in the mountains, man, they'd be all over it. But this far down, man, everything that lives in the waters in these creeks around here, like literally. Just got it on bottom, they already all over it again. Oh, I got a teeny tiny fish. Look at that. Look at that monster right there, big old creek chub right there, man. That looks like a looks like an absolute monster right there. I think on that note right there, we're going to leave and we're going to finish out this video. So, buddy, say goodbye to everybody. Say thank you so much for tuning in to Mullis's Outside again. He is a creek chub master and loves all the creek fishing. If you would, please, if you've hung around this long, please like, subscribe. I'll put all the stuff down in the description that I got on my links if y'all want to try any of this tackle or anything that I got here. And we will see y'all on the next one. Thank you so much for coming out. Have a good one.